Hey everyone. In today's video, we're going to see about how to build a self-learning AI bot. So I built one to respond back with me like my favorite South Indian hero. So I included some of his vocabularies that he uses in movie and like replies that I should get back from it the way I wanted. I included those words from it. So I didn't include like everything but a few of patterns that I wanted to have it. So one more thing is, and also it have the self-learning capability of feedback loops that I included. It will ask me ratings like based on the responses it gives. It will ask me rating like out of 1 to 5, how was my response? So I'll give based on the response I get from it. And it reads those patterns and it just maintains a pickle file separately. And finally, I'll get the training thing which will happen from the pickle file that I need to do separately so that I'll have a better model every time I get like 100 vocabularies of together, like unique vocabularies. Vocabularies in the sense like it is not repeated words like how are you, no. Our use a individual, so it is three different words. So individually, it will group and form it as a whole vocabulary count, and it will use for the training process. So you know the training, right? How the NLP and this self-learning model, which will work based on the words, like it will convert that into numerical format, those encoding and embeddings that it will do. And finally, you will be having a entire dictionary of words where we can just, chat with it. So that's how the chatbot actually works. If we are going with the self-learning model, we need to spoon feed it. Don't ask me like why should I spoon feed if it is an AI? AI is like a baby. What you will do with baby, you have to teach each and everything, right? Like this is apple, this is orange. Same thing you have to do if you're like going with the model from scratch, if you're like tuning it from scratch. Why people will go to build AI for from scratch is if they wanted to have something unique to respond back with their own product. Because if you are using LLM, it can perform with their products because it does not have any idea on their products if they started after the evolution of AI, because they don't have that much of data in the LLM. So they need to train something from scratch so that they can have a better customer capturing area. So for that, they'll use this self-training AI models and all. So don't skip anything, and also don't worry about it. Like I'll post this thing in Git repo. You can download the code and um, fine tune it. I mean, change few things that you wanted as you wanted, and build something on your own. So I have given everything, and also I'll explain the coding part and how to run and how to make your model to behave and all, so that it will be easy for you to have the entire thing on your own. So yeah, let's get started. So if you are seeing this, this is the code. If you notice, I didn't use any fancy packages like TensorFlow, PyTorch, Spacey, even Scikit-learn I didn't use. I just used some of the basic one to understand your data and make it as a separate uh, file for it. So I use some of the packages which will understand if it is any numbers or date or like a group of words or sentences which should have a you know multiple syllable, those things that it need to maintain. So for that I just added this counter, default dictionaries, random. So these things like regex and all I used for to understand and declutter the data. For that I used. And what all the things that I included is, this pickle file. So this pickle file is your data. So whenever you're trying to, add new patterns, So it will append in the pickle file. It will just add an update in the pickle file. So when you're refreshing your model, you will get those things back. So that is how it is. So okay. Yeah. And I've included some of the basic responses that I wanted from this bot so that you have to like start right from somewhere. It need to understand and learn, right? It should start. You have to put A, then only you can fill the entire alphabet and make sentence words. Those things you can do. So I just made few basic conversation list, and you can add few more also that it will get to you back. And some of the fillers like stop words I added in order to understand, and also it will be useful for the training, so that it will neglect all those things and identify only the meaningful keywords from it. So when I say nice to see you, so it will remove to and you, those things and all. So it is like nice, and these things will be your actual word, and the remaining things will be the fillers or stop words that you can remove. If I have included you also, because considering that as a stop words, or it depends on what model that you're specifying, for what model you are specifically building for that. Yeah. Next is I wrote a function to find best patterns. Like repeatedly, sometimes we ask in a different way, right? Like, how are you doing? How are you? Same thing. So it should get back the same response, so that you should give a meaning. That meaning will be identified based on the pattern it gets. So it gets a pattern from the things that you give. So that's all. And yeah, greetings. Greetings. One more thing is you can include a separate language model or something that you can download from Hugging Face for greetings, for stop words, or for any of urgent conversations or emergency conversations. That for that you can actually download the language model online. A small language model is also available. You can download and feed those information. Just because I wanted from scratch, I included those things here. Later, if I'm going for a bigger one, I can include those things. I mean, directly the language models. Don't get confused with LLM and language model. LLM is a large language model which is of 1 million tokens involved. But language model that I am talking about is like a package of words, like group of words, the small one, which can be used for a model like this. So for customizing, you can actually download and you make use of those data sets available, and generating responses like how it need to behave when it comes to any questions that is already have learned. For that, I included generate response and learn from conversations. This logic I got from ChatGPT basically, because I didn't know like how to learn from conversation. Because when you give keyword, it should understand keyword, right? Like how you will define the meaning of each keyword. For that, we need to feed information for it, like whether it is already there, if it is there in what. So it understands the meaning of your keyword based on your response only. So that is why we are giving the feedback options like rate those response that I gave. So it will understand the meaning of particular word, so whether it is important or not important, or it is not important for that particular response. So it learns from that. So that logic is here. And yeah, auto learning thing is your AI stuff. This is where your auto learning stuff comes in. So I included few of the sentence, I mean the questions to ask, like tell me more about that particular keyword. If we give more information on that, it will identify those and extract the basic information from it. Extract in the sense like it will remove the stop words and extract the keywords and gets that into the pickle file, so that it will be helpful for to learn. So that is one. So keyword I included is for that. That's interesting about. I'd like to learn more about. So these are the questions that I made AI to respond back when it identifies something very new. So this is where the self-learning part will happen, so that it can learn more about those things that we are giving or trying to make, and add a custom response, which is yeah, we can do the customer, sorry, not customer, custom responses. Custom responses in the sense, if we wanted certain things to be responded in particular way. If we are feeding brand name like Nokia, Motorola. So if we are giving that, it is not anything. It is not anything from anywhere. It is a new, and they would only know what is the meaning of it. So responses, if I need to teach Nokia is a brand, it's a mobile phone. That is their sense I want. So these information I should give, and it should understand. So I just added self learning. Along with that, I can get a custom response back when I give Nokia means it should tell me, oh, it's a mobile phone, like that. And saving the knowledge means if I just refresh the chat, it just dumps into the pickle file. So that is another thing. And I can even check like what is the status of my vocabulary size. I mean the learning phase. What is the status that I can check that. I added that feature also in this part. So yeah, the remaining stuff is this. Yeah. So that's all. Let's try with a few examples that I given. Let's start by, yeah, okay. Yes, it started. I hope you guys can see this. Fine. Hello. Great. It gives me hello, how are you? It is from the basic response. Okay, I'm giving 5 for it. Now let me just ask it to, because it's my bot, right? I have tried to teach to behave like my favorite hero. So I just ask to respond back in that way. Okay. Uh, okay. Yeah. So when I asked it Khanna, it is responding back saying Sulu Khanna. Yeah. So I'm giving the response 5 for it. Yeah. Next, I'm going to ask it, who are you? You're Superstar. Yes. Next, can you help me with this? ஓட ஆண்டவனே நம்ம பக்கம் இருக்கான். So I just made it to respond the way I wanted. You can build yours. That is a different thing. So yeah, responses by beautiful. So I'm just going to ask something different to it, like, do you know what is LLM? That's an interesting question because it didn't know what it is, so it is responding in a shock. Actually, that's an interesting question. So I'm just going to give 2. Yes, thanks. I'll remember that this response will was rated 2 out of 5. So it understood that it is a bad response. So it will learn after, at some point if I'm like feeding more information on it. Now let's see like what all the statistics that it gives. I mean, the distributions that it has. Stats. So far, the pattern it learned is 16. Total conversation we had is 8. Vocabulary size is 8. Total response that it gave is 37. So this you can add more. You have to like do more with this. Like if you build one from morning till evening, you have to chat with it so that it will understand the entire pattern and bring back the actual conversation, I mean the response to you. So just have a conversation print, or just make a conversation, right? Ask anything, any model like ChatGPT, or just ask it to develop a conversation list so that you can make use of that with this bot, so that it will learn and behave in uh, in a way that you actually want it. So, yeah, the training part actually takes another, you know, time, but I'm not going to do that now. Maybe I have to feed more information, then only it will learn and respond back in a proper way. We can't just, go with this 16 patterns. It won't be feasible, and scientifically or technically it is not a right way to do it. So I just made this and just wanted to tell you people that there are possibilities that you can self train your model, self make a self learning AI bot on your own. It is possible. So when I can make, anybody can. So that is what I wanted to tell you all. So try this one. I'll upload this in Git. Just make use of it. So that's all I had. Try on your own, and if you need anything, you can comment in this video so that I can see. It will be easy for me to see, or you can post your questions in Discord. All the links will be in the description below. So yeah, that's all. Thanks. Bye.